Alrighty, we are back in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I know what you're thinking, but Neo, we already completed it. We saw the credits roll. If you remember back in episode 1, actually let's go back to episode 1 for a second. What I'm going to be doing is playing this game twice, basically. Once as Knuckles and once as Tails. Yeah. Let's not waste any time then. Let's play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the Knuckles Run. Oh, and here, I thought there was going to be some sort of cutscene playing. There is one at the start of Sonic and Knuckles. Now, I know you're probably thinking, maybe, why is Knuckles even a playable character? I mean, if he runs fast, like Sonic, yes, he has the glide feature, yes, he can cling on walls like he can. I don't know where I was going with the like there. So what really sets him apart? Well, other than the fact that you no longer have to other than the fact that you no longer have to spin dash into walls, well, as you just saw there, you can simply just run into breakable walls just to break them. I mean, this may not sound like a lot, but when you add into the fact that Knuckles can't actually jump as high as Sonic or Tails, this can actually change a lot in the game. But because now you can't actually access certain areas as Knuckles, which we'll demonstrate later on in the game. So yeah, let's just. I mean, you can spin dash as normal, just like everyone else. But yeah, let's just continue on. So as you all know, Knuckles is sort of like not the bad guy of Sonic 3, more like a rival of Sonic. He's been tricked by Eggman into thinking that Sonic is actually the bad guy, when in actual fact, well, need I say who it really is? So you're probably thinking, well, if he's been tricked by Eggman, then surely he has to fight Eggman? Well, no. But we'll find out when we get to Act 2. And here was me thinking we'd escape this. Only 8 rings. Yeah, thanks game. I thought the bar would give me a little bit more. Move. So, here. Actually, we're going to need that fire shield, so there's got to be a way of getting it. Yeah, this is where one of the examples of Knuckles not being able to jump as high as Sonic actually comes into play. If you'll notice, that rock just basically collapsed as soon as we landed on top of it. As Sonic or Tails, it doesn't. And of course, as Sonic or Tails, you had to jump onto that in order to get to that spike over there. But since we can't actually get to it, this area is actually I can't speak today, I don't know why. Actually inaccessible as Knuckles. So, props to the level designers, but as I said, since you don't have to spin dash into certain walls, we can actually just go through this wall. We couldn't as Sonic or Tails, so that's nice. So this game is very clever with its level design. Considering that every single level has been designed with every single character in mind. which, considering a lot of Sonic games nowadays have really been designed with Sonic in mind. Yeah, that's not very good. I mean, as much as I like Sonic Adventure, the first one, a lot of the levels are designed around Sonic, in my opinion. Like, they don't really take Tails or Knuckles or Amy or Big or Gamma into account, which is why I actually think Sonic Adventure 2 is a much better game in terms of its level design. I mean, yes, it is extremely linear, but at least they're designed with the characters in mind, since you don't actually have to play as everyone in the game. No, said that wrong. You don't have to, you're not forced to play as every character in every level, just in one particular game. In one particular level, sorry. I don't know why I'm so scatterbrained at the moment. But yeah, let's continue on with Angel Island Zone Act 2, or at least Knuckles' path. So as you can see here, because we had an area that was that was inaccessible to Sonic, we've got a Knuckles exclusive portion of the game. And it is indeed possible to go into Sonic's levels and fight his bosses, but it is pretty difficult. You do need a lot of trial and error throughout. Like, it will take a number of tries just to get him to one particular part of the level that he shouldn't be going to. I mean, take here for instance. You know, well, you can't access this part of the level as Sonic anyway, since the level boundaries are actually different for each character. Because Knuckles is supposed to be playing in this area, he can access this part of the level, which, you know, it's good. And plus, this game can actually teaches you around the fact that Knuckles can glide, the fact that he can climb up walls as well. Because get up there. I think we had this trouble back in the Tails run. Like this spring obviously can't take you as far high up. So if we just climb, boom, we're up. So kudos to the level designers there. Ah, that was me thinking we'd hit it. Okay, why are you doing this, game? Makes you wonder how Knuckles managed to learn how to spin dash. I mean, if Tails learned it from Sonic, supposedly, you know, how did Knuckles learn how to do it? What was actually down there? Oh, just springs. Ah! See, one of the advantages of shields in Sonic 3, they do deflect a lot of projectiles. Oh, and to answer your question before, we don't actually fight Eggman as such. We just fight those egg robos we saw in Sky Sanctuary. But I'm pretty sure you won't be able to see it anyway, thanks to this really busy waterfall. Because knowing from experience, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what the change in setting is that I would have to do. It just doesn't like really busy videos. I don't know why the quality really goes. No. Well, it's not like we had to travel a mile to get there. No, no, no. No. See, one thing that I wish you could do when playing as Knuckles is actually punch him, because you know, Knuckles is meant to be using his fists to fight. Why can we only attack things by jumping on them? And I died again. I swear I'm good at this game. I think it's because I haven't really played as Knuckles in a while. You know, I'm usually used to playing as Tails. Oof, I thought I'd hit that. I landed on top of that Robotnik for a sec. So let's try again. We've only got 2 lives. And I don't think I'm going to rush it. I think that's where I've been going wrong lately. We've been going for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes on my end, so let's see if we can defeat this boss. Let's take it a little bit slower. Let's not, like I said, let's not rush into it, because that's probably been the cause of most of my death. There we go. Come on. See, it's a bit of a downside with Knuckles only being able to jump not as high as oh, balls! I didn't want to do that. Oh. We'll be right back, guys. Wait, what? The life counter reset? I didn't get a game over. What are you talking about? Shut up, I'm good at this game. Anyway, we just defeated the boss without losing any lives. So yeah, let's continue. Let's continue right back to where I left. I can't even believe that I killed myself in the victory pose. That was dumb of me. But yeah, I didn't get a game over. So yeah. And of course, since we're Knuckles, when we don't destroy the bridge, well, what can I say? We have to jump down as just like a normal person. Or, in this case, Echidna. Yeah, I think this game is somewhat more difficult as Knuckles than compared with someone else like Sonic or Tails. And I think it's probably due to the fact that you can't jump as high, so you can't reach particular areas. I mean, yes, this... Oh, you son of a... Well, this is made a little... Not so much easier, but what has been countered by... Thank you, game. Thank you. Like I said, while this has been countered by the fact that Knuckles can climb up walls, can get to certain areas, it doesn't stop this from being a noticeably difficult game. But that's just my thoughts on it. But yeah, here we are in Hydrocity Zone, by the way. Again, I neglected to mention that last time. I don't know what. I think this is I don't know if this bug is exclusively in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or if it was in Sonic 3 normal. But I don't know why you just stop when you spin dash into slopes like that. I think I mentioned it during the Tails run that there's a similar bug that happens in Act 2. Where, you know, you die if you dare spin dash. But here we are at the boss. And maybe we're only about like 3 minutes in. Or at least on my end. Speaking of which, we've actually been recording for a fair amount of time, so I think we're going to end it here and continue on in the next episode. So I will see you next time.